What's up, gang? I'm gonna take a sell right here. I'm gonna go to market, sell. Uh, Looking to keep stops above this previous candle. Hold on, let's adjust things here. We could see a rip if we see a rip above all the highs, then. But right now, I think we should see this candle flip. 40, 38. So partials on the flip there. Sorry, pineapple here on the 15 as well. Hmm. This is a stop. We've kind of rallied here heavily. I expect the market to grab some orders before we continue up. Previous candle, leg candle. Okay, partials on the flip here. That's what it is. Yes. Let him in, please. Hold on. Move stops to break even, because if you don't want this to pump back up against you. Whoa, whoa. Sorry, it activated me the other way. Motherfucker. Annoying. So 22 pips. 20. Okay, yeah. So that's how we start the session. We gave it an attempt for a slingshot. Didn't bounce. Kind of roamed around here. Be nice if we get up to this 5 level. Look at this. This candle came down. Grab the bottom wick. Might flip bullish. Let's see. Let's establish a range here. We've kind of, like I said, we've rallied here since the market opened. Let's see if this can create a range for us that we can take advantage of. That's a little more recent. I'd love to get back all the way up here because those are the 4-hour levels, higher time frame levels. See all these wicks rejecting off of there. You see these distances here, here. On the hour. Boom. 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 I do believe we eventually make it up to those areas in order to grab some orders. But we could have played this range. Did you open a trade? Yeah, we opened it and closed it. Break even. Oh, I gotta get rid of sorry, gang. Limit orders in the signal channel. I closed them. Yeah. So they got that was a break even trade. Hold on a second, chat. My bad, gang. Got a live studio audience. Where's everybody? Where's oh, that's what it is. I didn't see you guys there. My bad, Zoom. Yeah, I got fucking chaos at the crib. There's a lot of people. All right, chaos at the crib. A lot of people at the door. In real life, a lot of people at the door here. Trying to focus in between all the noise. Wait, hold on a second, chat. Forgot you guys were muted. Yeah. Glad I attempted that little spike. See if I would have gotten it. If not, kind of happy I closed it. Gonna let it rock to the higher time frame here. Oh, look at that. That 15. Might not have gotten there. What's up, gang? How you guys doing? Skip. You know what? Let's do a little top-down analysis. Lately I've just been coming in here, and I'm like, I see what's going on. I've kind of been not avoiding, but like not really. I was sitting there talking it over. Even my annotation bar is black. That's from like a few streams ago. All right. See what's up with the daily. Daily close bearish. Heavy bearish. Tapping into a support. But you'd expect today to also bounce off that support and dry. We have not done so. We're just kind of coming up for a top wick. 4 hour was a leg handle. Figure at some point you come down and fill it. Nice simple range to fill, right? But the 4 hour did close bullish. This 4 hour is bullish, and unless we tap into target or a previous support indicator there, that should be the first place we're looking. We're looking for a possible resistance to form. Say that actually. Gonna give the flip and drive. Bottom wick most likely, and continue up to the top of the range. Here's the deal. You can trade from 63 to 73, 74 areas through this wick, but you'd rather not. You'd rather the market really push through here, and you want to avoid this area until it pushes through. You can trade it on the way back down if it forms. If you form a range up here and then break down, come back down. You could trade it on the way back up once it pushes through it and comes back down here. But you don't really want to trade through here right now, because honestly, you can reject at any moment. You can push through. What is it today? It's Tuesday, right? It's a Wednesday candle, though. Right? What the heck? Yeah. That's why nobody's talking to me. Holy shit. Okay, so basically I shouted out everybody I know, all of the mods. I said what's up, what's going on to everybody in the Zoom. Shout everybody out. Literally said hello, what's going on, fellas? Not a single acknowledgement. Then I started talking about, I forgot what I spoke about, and then I switched over to the World Cup somehow. And then I was talking about when is the first game for the World Cup, and then I said also something about I wasn't sure how it works. We need to find out when the first game is. I thought it was like the home nation that opens up, right? Right? I think America about to take a fat L on opening day. You in the hospital, bro? What are you doing, bro? You getting that enlargement surgery we talked about? Finally? Damn, about to all the baddies in the hood. Yeah, when is the first game of the World Cup? Who's playing? Red Sox played Yankees today. Let me know when they're playing in October. That's when it's fun. I can't watch baseball till October. That's when the season starts for me. Sometimes I skip a season because it never starts for me. Geez, I comment once I get the title. Yeah, I don't know, bro. Rigged. Whole system's rigged. Mexico versus South Africa. That's the first game. Shouldn't like the previous champion or like the home country open the tournament? Wifey gave me a scare yesterday. She passed out right in front on the counter. That's crazy. They're in the hospital. All right. Hold on a second. I am muted. Sorry, we got a million things going on here. Precautionary mute signal. Yeah, that's fine. Some shit should just pop up. Start. Like the ones when I had the mouthpiece, what is this going? You know, I'm talking about the attachment with the mic instead of the studio mic. There used to be a red light right here. You guys couldn't see it, but I would see it. It would be right in front of my eyes, so I would be able to tell immediately. Like I would not talk when that light is there. Passed out right in front, banged her head on the counter. 8 stitches later, in some studies, she's doing a lot better. Hopefully tomorrow they let her out. So what you're saying is, you beat her ass and she can't remember. Showed up at the hospital like, I don't know, she passed out. It was the counter, yo. The only reason he in there, just not to be blamed. You woke up like, where am I? Baby, you don't remember? You done hit the counter 8 times. Damn. And the fucking stove ran by and fucking... That's crazy. That's the only reason he's in the hospital right now, just to like get the story straight. The story, really. Nah, what you mean? It wasn't me. Fucking counter. Police over there like, was the counter black? We got him, Captain. Oh, shit. Sorry, we're not trying to laugh at you. We're just kind of laughing at your expense, but I hope everything works out, brother. Hope everything works out. Playoff games have been pretty whack on the West. Oh, good, brother. Appreciate you. Everyone in chat. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you. What? Shit, you're going through all that shit and you're still here. Props to you.
Hey, yo, wait, what up, man? I got those accounts today, by the way.
Did you? Both of them?
Yeah.
Fuck,
Yeah, both of them.
They lied to me. They were supposed to be there yesterday.
Don't matter. They're here now. That's all that matters.
Yeah, nice. I think Josh should have gotten his too. He had 2 accounts waiting on him as well. Unless I got the count wrong, but if I did, man, shut the fuck up, don't tell nobody. I don't want to know if I'm wrong, and you don't want me to know that I'm wrong. I'm the stream record. Oh yeah, shit, we already had a trade here like half hour ago. That's wild. I forgot that happened. We already had a trade. That was a break-even position, but oh wait, hold on a second, chat. I'm basically an unpaid umpire for little kids arguments league, for a little league arguments, little league complaints league. Walking around yelling at each other, complaining about each other, talking shit. I gotta be the judge of everything. I did not sign up to be. Well, I did. Yo, 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 yo. Anyone going to any of the World Cup games? The viewers on vacation? Bro, I don't know. Like, just, it's demotivating because, like, there have been, like, throughout the month, there have been so many wins. But a good thing I don't need motivation. It's just a habit showing up. I enjoy showing up here, whether it's like 50 viewers or 500 viewers. But man, I loved it when it was 1,000 viewers in here because it was just flowing. It was non-stop energy. There was, like, chat was constantly, consistently flowing. YouTube's also changed the algo stuffs. Yeah, that was before I became a convicted YouTube felon. Yeah, went to YouTube jail, YouTube prison. Man, it's hard out here for YouTube criminals or ex YouTube cons. Ain't no breaks. Gotta work for every breadcrumb. Gotta let y'all know when I go to the bathroom. Check in, check out. Yo, there's 115 viewers on here, and the entire chat is blue. If there are 115 mods, is that really the deal? There can't be 115 mods. We jamming. Not to this rock. I'm not blue. Dabba die. I'm blue. But if you had to choose, what would you choose from LGBTQ plus? I choose profits. You should try it. Try choosing profits. Oh, somebody's profit. Nah, plus is kind of gay. No, G is kind of gay. Or G is very gay. I don't think plus can be gay because G is gay. What are you talking about? Get your pronouns correct. HDTV. Choose TV or LGBT HDTV. And when you get it, you can watch PMSNBC right on it. Watch PMSNBC on your LGBT HDTV. Ah. It might be the cursing. I gotta get rid of the cursing, gang. Might be what it is. Like we cannot. Yeah, we should not curse in here. Like we should not say the word. I don't know. FVG. VWAP. We should not. Yeah, we shouldn't really curse in here. Don't. Well, now you make me want to say that. I don't even know. I don't even know what that is. That sounds like a fucking Star Wars character, Spleak. You sound like a Star Wars character too. Han Solo trader. You know Busy Bone? Not personally. You want to make an introduction? What you gonna do? You gonna say I look like him? I do not fucking look like him, bro. It's not the first time somebody said that, but I don't look like him. I don't. There might be some kind of quality that comes across. Yeah, there must be a quality or resemblance somewhere that comes across from an angle that you see me from here on the screen. Nah. Yo, smile, Wix. You got your smile. Last 15 of the hourly, we haven't really done much. The 30s never flipped, closed bullish. The hourly still hasn't flipped. Might flip here, but we've gone nowhere, right? We've tapped into this level, but we haven't really formed a resistance. Haven't formed a support. We have an indecisive previous 15, an indecisive current 15 that just closed. And this one's a lick handle. We might form a bottom wick first just to push back up. But the hourly's still open and it doesn't have a bottom wick here, so we might also close below the range and hold resistance. It's just too many questionables here. So I'm gonna wait. Too arbitrary. Yeah, completely died right as the session opened. That was weird. I agree with you, Jay. Hey, give me a second, gang. Ledger, you already closed? No, I'm not in a trade. I'm not looking for a position here. Just don't like this. I don't want to take anything off of 5 level. No 15, 30 there. Yeah, like handle. That bottom wick could have been heavy down here. I'm sorry, I'm in and out today all the time. There's, like I said, there's chaos here, so you gotta keep the chaos out and attend to it. Gold is struggling to gain traction, however, in just below 4,800 as markets bounce. Ongoing Middle East tensions with the potential for negotiation. Despite the geopolitical backdrop, it hasn't caught us. Bro, you got your you got your fucking speech to text on listening to MSNBC. The MSNBC. Your shit's typing up the news. News report. Back to you, Bob. Thank you. That was Boogie with the hoodie from our financial desk. You're a news analyst for BBC? Word. I'm a soldier on Call of Duty. Imagine homie really is a news analyst for BBC. What does BBC stand for, honest? No, never mind. Conversation is going just about as well as this range. Beautiful China. perverts watching this shit. That's sick. What did I walk into? Bro, I'm not even looking at the chat. Saw a new name come across. I don't know what's going on over there. You guys have been on Friday mode. So we made a bottom wick here, gang. And then we broke the highs. Drove up here. We failed the drive and we broke back down and rebroke the lows. Now we might close back below the range. See that? Color play here. Below this range. That's a 5. 15, 30. 1. I want to be careful. If we can get a strong bearish closure. Got the wick fill to the left here. About 150 pips. I do believe eventual target is up here. We do come up here. 4783 and maybe even higher. But even 4800 areas. 4800 looks like a good area. But until then, we can still grab steep bottom wicks. The 4 hours closing in less than an hour. Next 4 hour might have to retest the lows in a bottom wick form, or in the form of a bottom wick, in the shape of a bottom wick, and come back up. Doom door. Ooh. You come in. There he is. What's up, Joe?
What up?
What it? This is like a soundtrack to your room right now, playing. Look like the backdrop to a hot yoga class. So. Burp won't come in. What does that even mean? I probably have more control over making money than burping. More manual control. Honestly. Close in 3 minutes. I just don't like the fact that we held this area on the 15. It looks like a good seller. Five levels. We'll see.
Yeah, I just took a sell off of 47.57.7.
Oh, you took it on the flip? There's flip there.
Yeah.
47.57.7. That's our level. Yeah, we just got it. We closed above here, and this can act as a support if we head back up. Right, we close back up above here. This area can act as a support. So I'm a little skeptical of the break of the lows there, because I know we can do that and then hold this support. And next candle kind of looks like this, just inverted, like a mirror here to the left coming up. I mean, is it the probability? I don't know. It's just not where my edge is. This can definitely pump down here.
Yeah, 47.40 range is kind of where I was looking to at least take partials.
It's a clean candle to the left. I think you should be good if you're filling this candle here to the left. 47.49.5. In terms of partials, it's a lot. That's 70, 80 pips. Good.
I'm in the green for the day, so I'm kind of just, it's short stops too for me, so I'll still be green if I hit my stops.
I would love to see some buys above 47.66. But in terms of sells, let's see. What does the 1 hour look like? Hit the leg handle here. Really break up here. Tapped into this level. Look, see this level to the left? Strong push here up. Right there. Right, so if we extend that across, we get to our wick. And we're gonna get a 15 lick candle close here. So it is below the range. Level. I think if we're able to create a bottom wick and come up into the range here, a break of that low would do it. We'd want a top wick retesting the highs here. But you have a lot. You have quite a few wicks here. This flips the 30 bullish. Retest the highs. The bullish 30 flip. this candle. If we start coming down here, we might have sell stops. I said we want to retest the highs. We are retesting the highs, the level. Let a sell stop here. I need it to re-break the lows. If it breaks all the highs, we'll delete. Wondering if we could fill this wick. And I don't want to do that. There's not a re-break of the candle. That's just a flip of the candle. Yeah. Five closed back in range there, right? Okay. 48. 1. Partials. Buy limit partials. Your 10. Fill of this candle to the left. If we do break down, and TP down to the bottom here, 47.37. We start getting close to the 30 closure here, and we'll obviously delete. But like I said, this can act as a support here. Remember, it pointed to the low. That's why I didn't like the break of the lows there. Still close back in range. What happened here? The 15 closed below. We're retesting the highs. 30 split bullish. We got to get a bullish closure. We're holding the support. We should continue up. We're going to need a closure probably back below the range. Again, on a higher time frame. Confirm that we're bearish. Whether we're going to come down for a little bit. Right now, we break the highs, we delete, and we wait on a closure above the range. But whoever sold on the break of the lows there, for now, liquidity. You don't like the 15-minute lows? No, just because like the hourly candle is not going to re-break its own low, and I like the previous 15, the overall hour 30. Right, previous candle as well. You have enough range here. You have 50 pips of advantage. And then you have 200 pips for the runner. Hey, stop that. Hey, out here living his best life. Yeah, look at this 1 hour candle. On a wick, filled the entire leg candle. You just don't know how to sell gold. There's 5 minutes to go on this candle. Yeah, let's delete this. Delete. If it comes down, it'll come up. Broke the highs, fill the wick. Let's see what happens. 30 closes in 6 minutes. We're gonna pay attention to it. See if we get any clear indication. Literally just said this, right? You do not want to take the rebreak of the low because this little area can act as a support. Comes down here, looks good, and then boom. Bing bong. Bing bong.
What's up, bro?
What up, Eddie?
How you doing, dude?
What's up? What's up? What's up? Where you come from?
I come
from a land down under.
planet Earth.
Well, you see, I be at the corner of walk and don't walk. You know what I'm saying? My block, I sell access to the crosswalk button. You can't press the button. Head out. Any one of those dudes that be standing at the crosswalk and sees some kids walking up with their parents trying to get to the button because they all excited about pressing the button at the stop sign, and Eddie walk over right in front of them, smiling and be like, ah. Bully.
You're learning some life lessons here, kids.
know how to sell gold, but they ain't really buying either right now. We held support. We're closing above this most recent level. 15 here on the way. Man, if we can come up here at the top, we break the lows, or if we can just break the lows and push up, I might be inclined for a buy, but we'd have to break the lows. Not overall. We'd have to break the previous 15 lows. This range is ass. We have a level here that we're closing above, the most recent level and the most recent 15. And if this is acting as a support, can we push up? How much room is there? Any pips for a wick? Look in here. This top wick, drive down here. Just very minor. What's heavier is this support now that we've closed it. Need a bottom wick on this candle if we break the highs. We need a bottom wick to like 61, 62 areas. We break the highs after that. Take the position. Right. Once this candle flips, it should technically come back down in range. But if it doesn't, if it creates this bottom wick, bounces off the most recent level, re-breaks highs, we're gonna fill the wick to the left here. It's also a leg candle, right? The leg candle wick here that should get filled as well. See that? Came up here, never really filled it. Fill that candle now. You adding a buy stop without a break in the lows? No, if this candle needs to flip bearish and tap into 61, 62 areas. If it just pushes up, I'm not going to be in here. This is not an active buy stop. This is just, I'd have to click the button for it to be active right now. You see it's kind of grayed out. I'm waiting on this candle to flip bearish, get down here, and then we'll take the rebreak of that high. If it just pushes up here, right, there's just going to be no position. Gotta do some, because I gotta pee. Been holding it. Wow. I don't mind this. This is the extent of this wick here. Okay. What I do mind is to push any further. Kind of tapped into that area on the 5. I need that 15, 30 in there. Bit. Could be twice already. gonna go pee right now. I'll be right back. Oh boy. Oh boy. Yeah, we can delete. Well, not even delete. We never had them set. Rid of that off the screen for now. Can we still take it? It'd be nice if we get a bottom wick down to here. Have you seen Wenzel? I don't know what that is. Never heard of it. Being honest. Honestly. Yeah, last 15 of the 4-hour candle. This song make me yawn. This song make me yawn. This song make me yawn. They do ribbon ships on stream. Yeah, I'll look it up later. I look at those things with my daughter. She's the big cartaholic. Yo, this Spurs Blazers game is nice. around the 15, but it's the last 15 of the 4 hour. You usually see a pullback. So if we've been pushing up, we might see it pull back down. Right? 4 hour top wick needs to be created for us to trade. If you get that break of the lows, the 30 flips, and you re-break the highs, you have this wick fill. About 40 pips. The 30's got to flip bearish. Yeah. Flip right there. 30 might flip. Yeah, I was hoping it would flip before this bullish 15 flip. The wall chases as well. Somebody walled for 1250 poking packs the other day. W. Chances of that are so rare. Gotta go with the probabilities. Hmm, 30 flips or not, but it is doing what we expected it to do, right? Form a support over there at 57 and pushed up, mirror this drop to the left. Five level. Think about it, you have a 15 level here, the 30's closing above, right? If we close like this, the hourly's closing above, the 4 hours closing bullish. You just need a top wick, and then you're looking for bottom wick entries on the 4 hour, right? Which means we're looking at position somewhere. Yeah, whenever we come back down here, technically this 30 and hourly should be a buy limit. 47.58 flat. Some of you just ignore that. Some of you actually write that down and take note. And then some of you send me a message. Hey man, I took a note of it in stream. Played out. Thank you. In between the lines. Minutes. I don't mind leaving for buys on the next candle. We just need a top wick. This is shit for a 4 hour. This is highly questionable for a 4 hour candle. 15, we have a top wick here. We believe the next 4 hours should make some kind of top wick. We have an advantage here for the wick to the left. Well, it's smaller. That's the break of the highest, about 46 pips. We should be able to tap the range there. 47.83. Let's see if we get these closures. Let's see if we have a wick like this, and if this is how we look. Let's look at the 30. Boom, boom. This looks great. We just need a bottom wick back into range here. Attempt drive down, break at highs. We're looking for 47.83 areas here, gang. Six minutes. Yeah, we wait. Eddie's sleeping. Reading something. Look at he was sleeping.
Talking about me?
I said Eddie. Eddie. Yeah. Eddie over there swiping right. Yeah, 5 minutes. We close with a 4-hour no top wick, gang. I'm gonna call it a session here. It'll take too long for me to set up. For me, for the market. Give me a sec.
Hey Wix, I joined late, mate. I just wondered, are we waiting for the 4 hour to keep pushing up, or we expecting to come down like do an onion?
He's not at the desk right now.
Yeah, I got my headphones and I hear you. I just I can't answer because if I'm far from the desk, I don't have the mic. Mic's right here. So I'm waiting for this 4 hour to close. We were waiting. We got 3 minutes to the 4 hour. We were waiting on a bottom wick here and then a rebreak at a high so we can push up to 83 areas, but it never came. The bottom wick here never came. Right to 15, never came down here to break that low and came right back up. So yeah, right now we're waiting. If the 4 hour closes with no top wick, we have no range, but we have a really bullish 4 hour. It'll take some time for us to set up. But like we might be heading up here to 4,800 areas, you know, without having a top wick. This current 4 hour, and it's very scary for those buys with no bottom wick on the 4 hour. And in terms of sells, it gets very scary in terms of sells. If we're talking about on the next candle or the next hourly candle, the next, you know, even the next 15, 30 or the hourly, because you're so bullish, right? So we need some higher time frame closures. We need range to be created, aka something to push up here. Create that top wick, that range, maybe overall push up, create a smaller time frame range, and understand the 4 hour doesn't have a bottom wick, doesn't have a top wick here on a closure, right? So we want this to push down. We want this to create a bottom wick. It gives us something to play with, some kind of range. But like for a 4 hour, you know what I mean? This. What's the difference between MGC and XUSD? One is futures price and the other one is spot price. Spot price can be manipulated. It's very arbitrary, quite trivial from broker to broker. On futures, MGC, on the futures contract, it's regulated. It's a centralized price across all the brokers that comes directly from the market feed, right? Directly from the exchange. Centralized, not manipulated. It's the actual price. It is the insurance price for the world economy. Right? Hedging is basically kind of like a form of insurance. Hedging your bets. And what most people, right, don't realize is that you're not here to hedge your bets. You're here to play on the fact that you know that companies or institutions are hedging their bets, so they have to trade. And when companies are forced to trade, it creates a pattern. Right? When trades have to be executed, it's not like the trades must be executed. And that will create a pattern where your edge comes in. Seconds here on the 4 hour. It's the wick. 20 pip wick on the 4 hour candle. That's worth the wick. A 400 pip candle. 5% of the 4 hour candle is this wick. We did close above. We do have a wick. I do believe we'll reach the highs here. We're headed to 47.83. Very least. Let's see if we can create that bottom wick. 4 hour, right at this 4 hour resistance, huh? That's the price. That's the fill. That's the gap price. The gap fill. Remember, we came back to it, reacted, then eventually broke it. Yeah, if we get a bottom wick, these areas to 66 areas, 67 areas, I will have a buy stop on the break of the highs. We need to come back down, retest the range. retest of this range. Five levels, something stupid. Yo, WTF. At least break the previous 15. If we break the previous 30, wow, that would be amazing. At least 15. Yeah, if we break the highest here, I just won't have a position. Break of the 4-hour highs, just not enough here. Just need that most recent support. Have a seat. Hold on, let me finish. It's very late. It's very, very late. All right, let me finish, please.
You're muted, Wix.
God damn it. Thank you. Yeah, I want to re-break out of lows here. Bottom wick, brand new 4-hour, flip break highs. I think there's a lot of buyers there, and rightfully so, we should push up. But we haven't retested this range. We haven't come back and retested. I think. What do we do to wick? Yeah, I want to break the lows here. This is nice. If this can re-break the lows, gang, we'll set buy stops. If we can have a re-break of the lows here, we'll set a buy stop. If it just pushes up, then it just pushes up. I don't want to get activated just to come back down and re-break those lows, create that steeper bottom wick that we were waiting for, right? Just to then push up later. Let's just get that out of the way. Yeah, I mean, there's a chance it pushes up. There's a lot of momentum, a lot of volume, right? So maybe the 4 hour is going to create that top wick and then push back in range because it doesn't have much of a bottom wick. But we do know this should create some kind of a steeper bottom wick. You bam. It's not that the market needs it. It's we need it. We need it to have more confidence in a position, for it to be a higher probability trade, for our edge to be likelier to, yeah. We understand it's got a gear. Looking great right now. Buy about to close, bullish as well. Back in the day, I'd have been like, oh, it's looking like it. Buy. And be sitting in a position right now. Market didn't even do nothing. It'd just be looking like something, but it could be looking like a bunch of, like 10 different things within a span of 5 minutes. Good, file looking good, everything looking good. Just wanted a deeper bottom wick here. 4 hour. Broke that high. Come back down. Come back down. Broke it by a pip. Now come back down. Fucking squid. It's either going to be a heavy pop up, or we re-break the lows and have a buy stop. Either or, either or. Heavy pop, we'd probably call it a stream. Buy stop should be here. Stop loss should be down in range somewhere right here. Your TP should be full TP up here. Partials. 73, wick fill right here to the left is where you go break even. Very simple, but we just need a bottom fucking wick. Straight to the moon, bye-bye. All right, enjoy, get in there. I'm not in there. Just throw you off. I won't be in there. Good luck. Well, gang, whoever's taking that regular highs. Should be good for you, should push up. I believe in you. it to me. Come on, bring it back down. Bring it down. Not gonna be me here. Wanted to break the lows, man. Closed, push 15 closed. We got to break the low of the previous 15. If we can do that and then re-break the highs, we'll have positions. If not, if it continues up, I'll call it a session. No, I did not take any positions in New York. I didn't see anything in early New York. It was out really early. There's no point in me streaming. I was out by like 10. chains here too. You just leave a lot of work here. That's no good. Call it a session here. Watch it tap this wick and break down. That'll be some funny shit. Yeah, I'm gonna call it a session here. If I see it break down, if something exciting happens in the next half hour, I'll call it in the signal channel. Get rid of that for
Have a good
now.
night. Peace.
Yeah, thank you guys for coming through. I'll see you guys tomorrow. What do we have? It's Wednesday, right? Sell day. We'll see how that works out. But historically, right? It's been on the money. It's been spot on. Wednesdays, I think the last 4 or 5 Wednesdays sells, or the market gave sells. We might have buys. But yeah, see you guys tomorrow. Choppy, but on its way up. Yeah, I think it'll set up there eventually at some point. Something's got to give. So it'll print, it'll set up as long as I'm on the charts, next to the charts. I'll call it in the signal channel. Other than that, see everybody tomorrow. Zoom gang, see you guys tomorrow. Mods, thank you so much for having me on the stream. Chat, love and wisdom to you all. As for me, my time here is up, and just like that, another Asian session is in the books. Have a good night, everybody. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Don't get FOMO. Don't try to jump in and settle for a position. Really wait for it. Wait for your position. If it looks like that's it, give it another candle. See you guys tomorrow. Later.